Hello, in this video I'd like to show you how to go about removing trip charges, area minimums, and house size minimums, as well as a few other little protections from a specific customer's bid. Now the thing we should look at first is in the services area. You'll notice that in the deck cleaning step 4 we are applying an area minimum, a house size minimum, and a trip charge, and we could actually enable a dollar minimum as well. And for our example, we'll go ahead and throw that in there. Just for our experiments here, you can also see that each individual area we've said must be at least 50 square feet, and total of all areas must be at least 100 square feet. We've got a few other minimums in here, and we'll worry about those later on. But let's go ahead and head back over to the dashboard and click into a test bid that I've done where we have deck cleaning. Now because we've applied a few things since, I'm going to go ahead and click save again. We'll notice that you can see that at this point we're also including the dollar minimum into the basic. Okay, so what's going on here is all these icons are telling us as they're blue that we are taking them into account. So in this case we can see that the area minimum is 200, the house size minimum is 139, and the trip charge is 50, and the total amount minimum is 100. Now the highest minimum is the area minimum, and the trip charge is being added to that. So if I was to take the house size and the total minimum off and I click save, it's going to recalculate the quote, and you'll see that those have gone away and it still didn't affect the price. But now if I take off the area minimum and I click save, now we're down to $80, and that's essentially because we have a $29.50 plus $50, and there's our $79.50, which is accounting for around $80. Now of course you can take the trip charge off the same way, and we're down to $30. But here's where it gets even better. You can see my test bid is silly. I've got a 1 foot by 1 foot deck, which is of course never going to be the case, but we're accounting for a 1 foot by 1 foot area. I'm going to go ahead and turn that off, and I'm going to click save, and now we're still down to $30 because we're taking into account the $100 100 square foot minimum, which actually we don't have a subtotal area to do it, but I can take this minimum area out. Now of course we can always add adjustments as necessary. If necessary to do that, you just simply click on add adjustment, say whether it's an upcharge or a discount, whether you want to just fix the price of the job to something, give a reason why, and you can apply it that way. Now of course all these things can be turned back on by just simply clicking those and resaving them, and you'll be back in business. And of course you can go down into any of the other packages and remove whatever needs to be removed in order to get your prices correct. So that's how you do that in the new module builder. I hope that helps, and I hope you have a great time ResponsiBidding.